Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Kathy's Corner, Seed in the Sand, and this is chapter 3 of Clean Slate. And clean slate to me means fresh starts, starting over, moving forward, pushing through, rewriting your past, rewriting your future, rewriting your present, rewriting everything about who you are. And so, what I'm thinking of is what you focus on grows. What you focus on is going to grow. So, if you focus on that big heavy cross that you put down and you keep picking up and you keep putting it down and you keep picking it up, if you focus on that, it's going to grow. If you focus on this new clean slate tablet that you got that you're engraving with, you're chiseling new words such as I am worthy, I am strong, I am capable, I am willing to change. I am changing my thoughts, I am changing my beliefs, I'm changing my actions. I'm becoming better every day. You're chiseling that into the stone, and if you focus on that, it will grow. And that's what I'm working on. Working on that real hard, focusing on growing my new tablet of, chiseled words of I've got this. I'm going to succeed. I'm going to pursue. I'm going to change. I'm going to be better. I'm going to better myself. That's all you can do. What else can you do? And if somebody else is going to chisel that in, try to take your chisel, whatever that you're chiseling this into this tablet of stone. If somebody takes that from you and tries to rewrite your story for you, you claim that for yourself. This is mine. This is what I believe. This is what I think. This is what I'm going to do. Not what somebody's going to tell me I'm going to do. And nobody can take that from you. You can give it away freely to other people, but nobody can take it from you. You can keep it for yourself. And yeah, so that's what I was thinking about today. I'm thinking about mentors. I'm thinking about people in my life that have taught me how to focus on the good rather than what other people tell me or what other people think of me, or, oh, we're so afraid for her, or we're so worried about her, or we're so, whatever. You can worry your life away about me. It's not going to change who I am. It's not going to change what I'm doing. It's not going to change where I'm going. So, yeah, I guess that's about what I was thinking about today. And, the experience of it. You just become what you focus on. You just become it because your body is living it, and your mind will follow your body every time. So if your body is living it and saying, you know what, I am worthy, I am holding my head up high, I am pushing through no matter what anybody says, and your mind will follow that. And then your actions and your behaviors will be following that as well. So, yeah, so that's what I was thinking about today. Let's change. Let's change for the better. All right, these are the classic tarot cards. Pick one card for the past, one card for the present, and one card for the future. This one poked out at me, and that is the Six of Cups, the childlike wonder card. I always think of my children, when they were little, everything was new, everything was exciting, everything was a wonder. All right, and then we have the present, we have the Hanged Man, and that is kind of like if you're seeing something and you're flipped upside down and you're seeing it a totally different way, a totally new perspective. And that's what I hope some people in my life have. They get flipped upside down and they go, what? What? We never saw that before. We didn't know. We didn't know. And that's not my concern. And if you cared or didn't know or didn't think about it or, didn't see it the way I saw it, that it doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm going to pursue my life, and I don't need anybody telling me how to do that. So, all right, and then this is the Three of Pentacles for the future, and that is like collaboration and meeting of the minds and coming together and having fun, enjoying life. So, all right. And then these are the Healing Spirit cards by Gordon Smith. And my intention for the healing cards today is that tablet, just starting over. What you focus on will surely grow. All right. Okay. This one fell on the floor, so we'll do that one. It says, success isn't what you have, it's what you do with what you have. All right, and it says, your life is about to move in a new direction, but don't be in a hurry to conquer everything in a short space of time. Spirit sages teach us that success is to be enjoyed and understood. Therefore, it must be allowed to open slowly like a flower whose blossom is enjoyed for much longer when it opens naturally and with the right elements, when it follows nature. Enjoy each step of the journey to your full potential and don't just look for the outcomes. The process is often the greater lesson. The process is often the greater lesson. So, what that means to me is that you got to enjoy the unfolding. Enjoy the becoming, how it becomes. Enjoy how it develops and becomes. So, all right. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that we're trying to overcome. If there's anybody new in this channel, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, and the reason I started this channel was because I have an NGI, which is a not guilty due to mental disease or defect, or not guilty due to insanity. I had a charge, and that was what the judge put on my public record for the rest of my life. And it has been a very difficult journey to live with that on my name for everybody to see in public record. And I think those words are so damaging and so destroying of a reputation. Like, it's kind of like one day you're here, and the next day it's like, bam, you are gone, and everybody knows it, and everybody can see it in plain language. There must be a better way, especially for people that had like temporary insanity, to say that you can't label somebody for the rest of their lives as defects. Can't do it. I'm not a defect. I never was a defect. I never will be a defect. And so anybody that's new to this channel, whether they have an NGI in their name and they understand this, or like a sex offender, that's kind of how I see it. Is, a sex offender is like one day you're here, you do something that's, maybe a mistake with, I don't know what the situation might be. Maybe they're really terrible people. I don't know. But in my case, it was one day you're here, one day this happens, and then the next day your life is pretty much garbage. It's over because everybody has judged you, everybody has treated you as if you are a piece of garbage lower than the dirt, and everybody has pushed you out of society. And I don't want that for anybody else. I'm doing this for other people, this channel, because it helps me to talk about it, because nobody else will allow me to talk about it. So this is my platform to talk about it. And so if there's anybody else out there that might one day benefit from these videos, I hope that this helps. So, all right, I hope everybody has a beautiful day, and we'll chat with you tomorrow.